Have you heard the latest in the Tyre Nicholas case? 3 people fired, 3 people suspended, and it gets worse. Let's talk about it. These 3 have been fired by the Memphis Fire Department, Robert Long and Jamichael Sandridge, for inadequate patient assistance. When they arrived and they saw Tyre Nicholas with his hands handcuffed behind his back, slumped up against a car, they did not provide the kind of assistance that EMTs should. Also, it took 15 minutes for the ambulance to arrive from the time they got there. Michelle Whitaker, the lieutenant fire chief there, was terminated because she never even got out of the vehicle. Next up is 26-year-old Preston Hill, one of the officers who was the first to encounter Tyre Nicholas, who could also be heard saying "stomp his ass" on the radio, has also been suspended. Yep, you heard that right, suspended. And when the family and their attorneys ask why wasn't he mentioned from the beginning or suspended from the beginning, the MPD gave verbal diarrhea about doing their investigation and administrative work, etc. But the family is not having that. They want to know, why weren't they told that he was suspended weeks ago? Why hasn't he been criminally charged or terminated yet? And why is it that the white officer in this brutal attack seems to be shielded or protected from the public eye in a very different manner? In addition to Officer Preston Hill, 26 of the Memphis PD, 2 Shelby County Sheriff's Office deputies were relieved of duty. That means suspended, not terminated, for how they appeared on the scene when they saw Tyre Nicholas and the shape that he was in and how they responded. And to add insult to injury, if you didn't see it over the weekend, it's also been widely reported that Tyre Nicholas was given 71 contradictory commands in just 13 minutes to respond to from those 5 officers who brutally beat him and ended his life. It took them just 35 minutes, as you can see in this timeline, to beat and attack this man like an animal and then cover for each other from multiple agencies. This is a problem, and not just in Memphis, nationwide. And it shouldn't take a case becoming national news for organizations to do the right thing and fire people who shouldn't be in the midst of their ranks.